with each other.
Right. Just don't make a big woof about it, and then they're going to say, "Oh, we don't want you for president."
Well,
that's one thing I always said. He needed to keep his mouth shut all along all this shit. Keep it to yourself.
Well,
we're in some serious shit.
Because this is not a reality show. This is life.
That's right. There's no going back.
No going back. And
no.
That's why
there is absolutely no going
That's
back.
why Sanchez is staying away from everything right now. Because if he runs, he doesn't want all the shit to come out against him. Even though people don't want him because of all the shit he's did. And you're like, what the hell did he do?
Right.
He kept us open, kept us in business.
Right.
Well, everybody else was well, you're not getting a free ride,
Right.
You can't get a free. You can't if you go weak like that. You got people in other countries that are very.
They're gonna come. They're all coming here now.
They're gonna just walk right the fuck over you.
They are.
They think they're on a different planet or something. I guess
they think they can come in. Now you try doing that. Even if you go to a Caribbean out like Jamaica, you're arrested. You're thrown in jail.
Right.
Absolutely.
You're not allowed in the country unless you have some documentation.
Right.
What people don't understand this, and our president doesn't, because one reason he wants them to come in. Oh, I gave you freedom in America. Vote for me. That's the only reason why he's doing it.
Vote for me, I'll set you free.
That's
right?
all he's doing. He's trying to set himself up so he gets more votes.
Very sad.
A lot of those people, that would be very futuristic votes because they wouldn't vote for him. They wouldn't end up.
Well, in
with
New York
their
City,
own.
you're illegal once they ship you up there. You get a driver's license and you get a voting card now.
How sad.
How can you vote when you're not even a U.S. citizen?
When our grandparents
But New York State says it's fine.
When our grandparents came to this country,
they had to go through a whole bunch of shit to get in here.
Exactly.
Unless you got in like me by the Mayflower,
And they were quarantined, and it wasn't looked upon as they were hurting anyone.
Oh, but we're kind of like that now. We have us very secure. According to Kamala Harris, the border is very secure.
No, it ain't.
She was on TV.
People everywhere.
She was on TV with Chuck Todd. That fuck. The border's very secure.
Hey, Chucky.
Jesus, and he pushed back on that. Really, the border is secure. His follow-up question: are you sure? She said yes. That was good enough for fuck Todd. I would have pushed back harder, obviously, but he didn't. We're on track for 2 million apprehensions.
Let me tell you this.
And that doesn't count the getaways.
Of course not, because he has a party and everything with him.
You know what you said about these reality shows?
Yeah,
that's what's happening right now.
That's what's happening right here in this country,
in our country right now.
And that's why politicians,
it's all bullshit.
They have to start being reality here. They're
pre-written shit for them to read.
That's what they're doing. They're playing a fucking game with our minds. That's what they're doing. And our people that are in this country right now, they got fucking weak minds. Most of them.
Well, they're either on some prescription drug.
They got fucking
or they're doing an illegal drug.
It's amazing.
And the problem is the new generation, they have no direction.
No.
Their direction is, I work what I want on YouTube, and that's it.
And I'll do what I want.
Right.
When I want, if I want.
Our generation wasn't like that. Our generation was, hey, Sonny there, Pat, you're old enough to go get a job. Go get a fucking job.
Right.
And
this generation's not like that.
If you wanted something, you go out and work for it, earn the money, and fucking buy it.
Hey, Daddy, my car's not working right. Get me a new BMW. Okay, Sonny.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no problem. It's like, oh, yeah.
He's a
good kid. Give him a new car.
No, I'm sorry.
No, that ain't happening.
I don't think that, and it makes people, you almost want to become more stringent.
Yeah, because when people keep giving you everything for nothing, guess what? You're on Daddy's welfare.
Yeah, and then you expect everything for nothing.
That's right.
That's
why I think the draft needs to come back.
Then you have problems with if you hear no. Oh my God, I'm depressed now, and I might commit suicide.
Well,
oh fuck, give me a break.
Let me tell you this quick story. One of my grandsons got a job in an old age home. He lasted 2 weeks. Calls up, talks to my wife. Grandma, I had to quit. I had to quit because they were going to fire me. I say,
I'm
why
fired.
are they going to fire you? What'd you do? I mean, this is an old age home. You're walking around with trays with food. Well, the people aren't nice to me there. I said, what? He says, they're not nice to me. They don't talk to me nice. They don't like the way my hair is. And if I wear a hat, I says, first of all, you shouldn't have a hat on inside. That's normal procedure in my book. Mm-hmm. My father would have smacked me all around the room, sitting down at the table with a hat. So he quits this job because he felt he was being pressured. And I said, let me ask you this. Have you been late to work? Well, wait a minute. Why are we talking about this? I says, I got to ask you this. Have you been late? Well, I only been 5 or 10 minutes late.
Still late.
That's late.
That's late. They have a clock there for a reason. You get paid by the hour. If I tell you, you have to be here at 7 o'clock, you have to be 7 o'clock, not 7:10, not 7:20, not 7:05.
Exactly.
It's 7 o'clock.
And it should be ready to fucking work at 7 o'clock. But if you have to change into a uniform, if you have to go to the bathroom, if you
have to
get in early and do that, by 7 o'clock, be ready to work.
Their whole way of thinking, though, I'm looking at them.
Then you ask them this next question. Do you leave at 5 o'clock or 4:30 or 10 minutes before 5 o'clock?
That's
what
I
see a lot of people do that.
Yes. Now, my other grandson
works at the same nursery.
He works at the same place, been there 5 or 6 years. He might have been late maybe once, maybe twice in all this time. He's working all kinds of hours. And my one grandson that got fired from there says, he bought a brand new car. And that's not right. I said, well, hold on.
Why is
He's working 60 to 80 hours a fucking week.
That's good.
Why shouldn't he buy it if that's what he wants?
Why not?
And he's helping his mom and dad out.
That's very good.
He's paying electric bills, paying for the cable and stuff. I said, that's what he's supposed to do.
That's right.
He's living there. He's 20 years old.
Yep.
He's not a friggin' baby where they got to take care of you. But what I'm seeing more is the generation is an expecting generation.
That's right.
Well, the thing is where we're wrong is...
That's why they call it the X generation. They want extra things for nothing.
They were given everything. He was given everything.
Yeah.
You guys, you weren't... But your wife babied him. That's why. That's a great worker had to deal with the bullshit of what his parents put him through.
Right.
Damien... Maybe his mother gave him shit. You guys didn't.
No.
So he got used to that. In actuality, you fucking spoiled him.
When he was living here with us, he was never a day late because I used to get him up an hour early.
Yeah, you had to push him.
And he would complain. Papa, why do I got to get up at this time? I don't have to be there for another hour. I says, hey.
It don't work that way.
Right. This is it. You're living here. You got to get up.
You gotta push it.
Well, look,
constantly.
Look at all the guys in Russia right now for the draft. They're all leaving.
Yeah, they're all.
That's how it shows you right there. It's not just here in the U.S. It's everywhere.
Well,
of course
would
not.
you want to? I mean, would you want to get involved in that war? I mean, obviously they don't know what the fuck is going on because they're not allowed.
But he's trying to go in there with a lot of troops so he can take everything over real quick now. He didn't think he had to do that. He thought they were weak. But
you know what? It's not only there. It's in England. It's in Germany. It's all
everywhere.
over.
It's everywhere.
If you take a young adult male, and speak to them,
they don't.
Yeah, they don't.
They're not going to grasp it.
You got a probably a 50-50 chance of him actually.
Well, what happened? What ruined a lot of this generation is from YouTube and what's the other one? TikTok. They all see all these young kids making money and not doing shit.
And not doing a fucking thing. And doing stupid shit sometimes.
And now people are trying to go to these companies and say, hey, stop paying the kids money. If they want to do it, let them do it. But don't stop paying money.
Right.
You see how fast nobody be doing it anymore.
Right.
They're making it an easy street for, I could just do stupid-ass videos like jackass stuff, and I can make maybe $1 million.
But
it shows where their minds are.
And if you have everybody in the fucking world kind of doing that, it'll probably cost you $2 million for a fucking loaf of bread.
Yep.
That's what I mean. I mean, inflation's going to go crazy.
Listen, you're not You're not going to have people that are going to be mechanics, that are going to be plumbers, that are going to be electricians.
Right now, nobody wants to. My mechanic says once everything goes over to electric, he's thinking about 5 to 8 years. He says, I'm not going to be around anymore because I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to train everybody all over again to do electric cars, you know?
Yeah. No.
He says it's not worth the hassle, you know?
Right.
We'll go out of business, you know?
There won't be any engine work, and the electrical work will probably be mainly remove and replace.
Right.
Remove the motor, replace the motor. Right. Remove this, replace that. Yep. Whatever.
R&R.
That's it.
Remove and replace.
That's it.
Well, look at Tesla. They're having problems with their vehicles again.
Yeah, of course.
You know, and it just has not been proven yet, and these people still think this is going to happen in 2 years.
I watched the guy.
People don't understand. I don't get this shit. I really don't.
I watched the guy with the Ford Lightning, the electric one.
Yeah.
So he says, "Well, I'm gonna tow my Model T from one place to the other. It was 30 miles each way."
Yeah.
And he says, "I'm supposed to get X amount of mileage, let's just say." So he hooks up to an empty trailer, and he takes off to go pick the car up. And as he's driving with the empty trailer now, it's 4,000 pounds, it's all aluminum.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped 6 miles an hour, 6 miles per gallon, per whatever kilowatt you want to call it.
Good.
He picked up the one car, was going back with it, and you could see the thing was going down constantly, like he's losing power.
Yeah,
they have no clue.
Electric does not do good when you're straining electric.
It's not good under load.
Right, not good.
It's not good. Under talking about and you can't drive around with a fucking goddamn extension cord hooked to your car everywhere
you have a generator in the back that you turn it on while you're driving. You're still using gas, right?
They're really fucking You'll have instead of 50 people waiting around to get I ran out of gas, I ran out of electricity, and people going around charging them up, whatever.
Well, I mean, I don't know why we just the propane. They used to have propane cars. Yeah, they were good.
The next ones will be hydrogen.
The water one should be the best one, and then I'm gonna invent a lock meter for all your bids out, some water hose bids, and I'll make a fortune.
That's it.
Have to go on Shark Tank with it, you know.
That's it.
That's it.
You know, with energy is going to go through the fucking roof. You know, they're touting, gas prices are coming down, so now I got to vote for Biden or whatever because he brought the gas price. The gas prices aren't down. Well, inflation is going out of fucking
This company
control.
We're supposed to be investing somewhere in California, the government, for batteries and production and all that.
Right.
One question was on the TV. They asked him, so what do we do with the old batteries?
That's the big question.
And the guy says, well, we have to recycle them. Well, who's doing that? Oh, we're just making new batteries. Well, don't you think you should take the old batteries and recycle them somehow into a new battery?
I don't think
he says, I don't know, we can do that.
I don't think they can.
So what are you going to do? You're going to have a landfill with all old batteries now?
We're going to contaminate the ground with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody
saving the fucking planet. We're gonna save the planet. We're gonna save the planet.
Kill all the fucking animals.
We're gonna kill everybody.
Chickens. We killed all this cattle. And everything is going to fucking plants. What do they do?
They're gonna save the planet, but they're gonna kill everybody on it. I mean, these idiots. We're gonna save the planet. Okay, if let's say we shut down electric. Or shut down fossil fuels and turn on electric, and everybody, snap our fingers, everybody's on electric. Okay, we just added 100,000 years to the life of the planet. So instead of 10 million years, it's going to last 10 million and 100,000. You tell me, who the fuck on the face of this earth is going to benefit from that?
No one.
Not a single fucking person, not a single descendant, nothing. The dinosaurs 5 million years from now are going to fucking goddamn benefit from that. And you think they're going to give a shit?
No.
So we're going to spend $961 a month more so that dinosaurs 10 million years from now will have an extra 10 years of this fucking planet being alive. This planet will be here long after we're gone.
We've been doing this since the 70s.
Yes.
You know, and
I doubt we
only thing that got approved since the 70s is different types of gas, better fuel economy we're getting, and the air quality got better.